Okay, I had to start again. So we're going through the hall. Here's the hall and that big cabinet. It goes all the way up and the staircase. Nothing's really been done much in here. The dining room, we have a few things set up, but so much more has to be done. But it's kind of getting things placed and knowing where we're going to put things and where they have to be and organizing. So I'm going to take you into the first front room, the one with the nice paneled shutters. And this room has been pretty much staged and is set for now, except for all the painting and the restoration of the woodwork. But it's pretty much set, and the wallpaper I'm keeping. It's a really nice design. It's salvageable, and I think it looks very nice. The ceiling is something that I'm not quite sure what to do about that. It has a wonderful ceiling medallion in plaster. There's some decay of the plaster over on that side, but let me give you another view of it. These are the sliding doors into what I'm going to be showing you next. And here we go, sweep around. The early pianoforte made in Boston, unfortunately does not play. Probably will never play, very expensive to try to get those restored, but still a very nice piece to have to create a period setting. And so this is this room, the front parlor. This fireplace still does have the chimney with it, so I think that this could be resurrected and actually used, which will be wonderful. This is the gift to Hobbs, that wonderful 18th century bronze fire gilt chandelier. I'm keeping it all in candles. It has been, someone attempted to electrify it, and I took off all the, a friend actually did that for me, James, and had it brought back all to the candle cups. And that's going to be suspended from here. And this room will be illuminated not by electricity, but by the candles. So I think that'll be an interesting feat. It'll be only lit while I'm here. So safety is paramount, and a fire extinguisher, of course, kept in the room. There's the view. Sort of hard to see in the brilliant sunlight. And then another sweep of the room. These statues that you see a lot of in the house I collect, those are John Rogers groupings. It was said that no fine home is ever equipped unless it has a Rogers grouping in the front parlor. And he did a lot of different genre studies and different scenes, and a lot of them had sense of humor. There were some that were Civil War. So you'll see a lot of those throughout the Hobbs, and I'll give you a tour. But here is the room that you don't see very often. Let me open the doors. And here we go. This is the rear parlor. And it has another beautiful marble. Someone said it might be New Hampshire marble fireplace. It's not grained, it's all the real deal. You can see the reflection and how nice that looks. And this is the room. Now, what's so special about this room? Well, it has always bothered me that I don't know what is above this fake ceiling. The ceiling is going to be taken down. I have found someone who, Jesse's busy on a project at our other home, and we are going to have a person that I found that specializes in antique window reconstruction. And here is the remains. This all had to come out because this window was the location of extensive rot because of the failed gutters on that side. Water had seeped in and did a tremendous amount of damage. You can see down on the subfloor, into the pockets, all over, even up to the top molding. And what Jesse did is temporarily he clabbered and sided over this opening because we didn't know exactly when we were going to get around to returning the window to its former state in the shutters. But everything has been kept, and it's going to be sort of like a jigsaw puzzle getting this returned and fixed up, but it will happen, and it's going to begin on Friday. Here's one of the beautiful doors and the substantial baseboards that are over a foot high. Another wonderful window. Sorry about the direct sunlight. I'll try to get more of a raking view, but again, all with the fitted shutters. This originally did not have a wood stove insert, and this wood stove, although is decorative and interesting, will never be used again because, number one, there's no chimney above it. That was taken down. But this was the source of a major fire at the Hobbs mansion. They used kennel coal during the war, and the temperature of burning coal in early federal chimneys did a real number on the flue, caused a fire, and spread through the attic into other areas. Unfortunately, I don't know how they put it out, but they did, and the house was rescued. This radiator I'm debating about taking out. I don't know if we'll ever use it again. I don't know if it can be used again. This was the location of where there was another window. We think that goes out to the vestibule. So is it worth putting in and taking out the radiator just to look into the vestibule? I don't know. It would give more light. And this is another example of how a house changes over the years. This was once another window. There were a pair of windows. And then in the 1850s, when the library or the East Wing was built, this then became transformed into a doorway. And I do have some of the original molding. Again, that was not taken away. So this goes in. You can see where the shutters fit down below. And I'll just give you a peek. Forgive me for the mess. It's all storage area in there right now, but it will be put back. I'm also having the floors resanded. The ceiling will be taken down. That'll be a big adventure to see if there is another ceiling medallion. They dropped this almost 1.5 feet from what's in the other room. You can see it goes just up above to the cornice, maybe about 1 foot. So we shall see. I'm not sure why they did this. There's no bathroom above here. I don't think there were any leaks. There's no sign of leakage on the ceiling. But this will eventually become the music room. And the emphasis is on a French music room. There's going to be antique French pieces, a period French crystal chandelier hanging in here, a very large Tremont mirror is going to go over the fireplace, and it's going to be quite elegant. There's going to be a forte piano over there, and eventually a harpsichord. And then this leads down to a little hallway, and then that is going to be the breakfast room. Beyond that is the kitchen. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. It's very exciting to be able to continue this restoration and be able to find craftsmen that were willing to come up and to tackle this and to rebuild it. And hopefully it'll have beautiful sunlight again, and have to pick the colors and so forth. But this room will be restored, and it's very exciting because it's an important part of the house. So thank you again for being part of the Hobbs Mansion membership, and we're growing by leaps and bounds, and it's all because of you, and I love all your input. So thank you so much for being part of it. And again, do another sweep. And you have a great night. Thank you.